Alright, so say you have a new stove that you need to run a new gas line or anything, a furnace or whatever, a dryer or anything. So, first off, you're going to look for where the stove is. Well, you would probably drill from up top, or you could drill from the basement, depending on what you want to do. But you would have to figure out where you're going to put the stove if you're going to drill from the bottom. But I already drilled my hole, so pretty much I need to get to that hole. So you're going to look for a gas line, not water line. This is a gas line. It's running there. It's coming from there, from over there, from outside. There also is this one, which I can't connect into this one. I would have to cut that in half and then rerun that pipe, which I don't want to do that. So I have one that's 6 foot away, which there's a union here. You want to look for a union as close as possible as you can. If there isn't nothing with the union, you have like a coupler or a T or anything, or even an elbow, you could cut this elbow, or you could cut that right there. Then you would replace, first you would have to put a T in there, and then you would have to replace this whole gas pipe, this 3/4 pipe. But since I have a union right here, I'm just going to bust this free. I'm going to spin this T so it's going that way, and then run that gas line that way. So we're going to get into it. Alright, so I got this busted free. I did forget to mention, make sure you turn your gas off outside, which the gas meter is right there, and I turned it off, of course. But also too, when you're taking these apart, like say I took this off, this came off, and I spun this. If I would have spun this, which it didn't, but I really didn't care, because if this would have broke free, or this would have broke free, I would have just took any one off, and I would have put pipe dope there. But if this would have spun, I would have had to retake this off and put this back on, because once that's broken free, then the seal is gone now. So then you have to re-pipe dope that in. Or the same thing with this one. Since nothing broke free, I'm just going to pipe dope this, put this back on there, but have this facing that way, so that way I can just start running my pipe. But if, say, as I'm tightening this up, if anything breaks free while I'm tightening this up, then I would have to take it back apart and put the dope on anything that broke free. So and just like that, I got a new gas line running. Also, whenever you guys tighten these up, only tighten to where it's snug, and that's it. Otherwise you're going to spin that or spin that, and I don't want to spin that to break that free. If that gets broken free, then we got to take it all back apart and re-pipe dope it all. Even for these, this don't have to be super tight. It just needs to be snug, and then your pipe dope does the rest. Once it dries, it seals it. It does the rest. So Alright, so I got it where I needed to be. I usually don't use 45s, but that's what I kind of needed to have for this one. When you're trying to go to a hole, I drilled that hole. When you're trying to go to a hole, it's a pain in the ass. It's always a pain in the ass. Even if you're going to something and you're going to drill the hole, it's a pain in the ass. Unless you pre-measure and pre-cut, have them all pre-cut, then it's easier. But I got plenty of parts, so let's go put this shut-off valve on, and then it's good. Then I'll hook up the actual line to the stove after I turn the gas back on, and then we're all good. So probably just do this with some channel locks, but it's okay. Kind of show the pipe dope process. Usually these are real close to the wall, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but this ain't too close to the wall. Just keep the shut off on. Well, yeah, no, I can keep it off. It's harder to spin when it's, well, I guess I can face it that way. Yeah. Okay. Whenever you put your pipe dope on, just do it nice and neat. And this stuff is meant to dry, so even if you see some of the line or you see some of the threads, it's meant to dry. Unless your stuff is dried already and you're putting it on and you're using it while it's dry, it's not very good to do. But if you see the threads, it doesn't look like it's sealed, it's gonna seal. So still make sure you put enough. If you're not sure, just put more. Doesn't matter if it looks ugly. I'd rather it look ugly than it to leak on somebody's house. So this is why I want to channel locks. I don't want to grip onto that because every time I do that, it always wobbles those out. Doesn't have to be very tight, but I do want it to get in a position where it's a good turn. Nope, I gotta have it this way, or at least a little bit that way. All good. I can turn the gas on and hook the stove up, so, and we're good. So whenever you're doing these gas lines, I've seen so many people do it, but you should not do it. It's like a big no-no. It's a big leak. These are not meant to have pipe dope sealant on them. This is a flared fitting. It's meant to smash against this. So when it goes inside there, it smashes against that flare, and that creates the seal. There's no reason to put pipe dope, Teflon tape, or whatever on there. It's doing nothing. Literally, the seal is right there on this lip and on the inside of that lip. You can see it. This lip inside this lip. Almost every gas line I see, somebody has put pipe dope or Teflon tape or something on it. It's not how this works. It's not how none of this works. So okay, so I can't light it because she didn't leave the plates in the grill, so I could smell the gas. I know the gas is coming out of there, but whenever you do hook up gas, let it run for a minute. It's got to bleed all the air out. And I'm gonna turn on for a second. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I mean, if you fill your house up with gas, yeah, it may hurt, but let it open for a minute. I could even let it open for longer than that, but when she brings the stuff, the grills and stuff, I'll light it and make sure it's good. So I know the gas is good, so it should be okay.